ready. It's gonna be soaking.
So handsome, you're doing great. Proud of you. You do it.
See if you guys can handshake with Sam.
Hello.
Welcome everyone to the wedding of Conor and Sam. My name's Fab. For the last 13 years, I've got tissues. We'll get through it. It's fine. It's fine. It's good. Good tears. Yeah, please. Yeah. Excellent. Anyone else? Okay. And under this very blue sky and with a very full heart, I get to welcome you all to celebrate our wedding today. But as many of you may know, the Venn diagram between an athletics coach and a wedding celebrant is two very big circles, very, very far apart. And so to make sure that everything that happens today is legal and everything that happens is real, I'd like to introduce our incredible celebrant, Mel, to say the legal words and make sure that all of this is good to go.
Thanks, Fab. Sam had a little cheeky $30 on a weather witch that paid off today, I've got to say. I was very impressed with her efforts. So manifesting does work. This is evidence. Sam and Conor, guests. My name's Mel Haley. I am a marriage celebrant and I'm duly authorised by law to solemnise marriage according to the law. Before you are joined in marriage, I'm to remind you of the solemn and binding nature of the relationship, and according to law in Australia, marriage is the joining of two people to the exclusion of all others, voluntarily entered into for life. So whilst I get to do the legal stuff, Fab gets to do the fun stuff. So I'm going to hand back to Fab so he can keep going.
Appreciate it. Today isn't the start of something new. It's a continuation of everything they've built. Years of laughter, adventure, and kind and steady support that makes big things possible. They push each other to grow, but never to change. From that first slide into the DMs, to hotel rendezvous, interstate visits, COVID relocations, new jobs, and keeping those adopted plants mostly alive. They've built something real, intentional, and completely theirs. They've learnt that love isn't just the excitement from the start, it's the trust to keep choosing each other every single day. And that's what makes today special. Because marriage doesn't change who you are, it simply says, I'm backing you in every dream, every challenge, every season. They haven't waited to have every answer. They've trusted themselves and each other, and they're ready to give it a try. From big adventures overseas, to quiet weekends at the farm, to the little things, like dyeing your boyfriend's mustache so his mates don't give him grief that no one can see it. Every moment, every choice has led us here. When life gets hard, these two have each other's back. They're best friends who laugh constantly, share a goofy sense of humour, and bring out the best in everyone around them. As we stand in these beautiful gardens, blessed, thanks to Sam's witch donation, with beautiful weather, surrounded by family and friends, there's a perfect mix of excitement, love, and maybe a few nerves. Each of you here have played a part in shaping their story, whether it's Sam's bright energy that lit up your world, or Conor's calm and confidence as he steadily entered yours. Your presence here today means the world to them, especially those who have travelled far and wide to be here. So before things kick off, Fry, Sam, me, take a breath, look around you. Every face here represents the love, laughter and good vibes that brought you to this moment. With that said, let's do this. Things kicked off late in 2018 when Sam slid into Connor's DMs. Not because she was smitten with what she'd seen, but because she was deeply concerned after witnessing a video of him eating a kiwi fruit with the skin on. What followed was 3 months of virtual wooing, 3 months of trying to out-funny each other, pushing boundaries, consuming various fruits in unconventional ways, and discovering that maybe, just maybe, they'd met their match. Fast forward to the Australia Day long weekend in 2019. Conor was in Canberra for the ACT Champs, and due to his poor attention to detail, had nowhere to stay. He decided to shoot his shot. Conor reached out to Sam. Any chance of a spare bed? A bold move, but as we stand here today, one that we can all attest paid off. A night of minimal sleep, of great conversation, and it did not start on the Sunday for Conor. A date at the cupping room the next morning led to the easiest conversations that they've ever had. Leaping between topics, Sam was perplexed as a young gay man walked over to Conor, looked him up and down from head to toe, bit his lip, and said, "Gorgeous." Till this day, as we caught up to prepare for today, Sam is not convinced that Conor hadn't organised this to happen. From February onwards, the long-distance shuffle began. Conor would head up to Sydney, Sam would trek down to Melbourne, and somewhere in between, they managed to keep those plants alive. When I asked Sam how she made long-distance work, her answer was simple. Long distance is hard, but not with the right person. Then came their first overseas adventure in 2019. Off to Thailand they went. Megan and Mark were understandably a little unsure. It was early days. But as Sam and Conor wandered through the markets, the temples and the tropical chaos, it became clear that this wasn't just a holiday spark. It was something real. The kind of trip where you realise, yep, this is worth holding on to. And then 2020 hit. Sam moved to Melbourne to work from her office there, just in time for lockdown. Suddenly, it was 7 months under one roof with the entire Fry family. A baptism of fire if there have ever been one. There were Zoom family quizzes, remote work, training from home, and probably a few silent, what have I done moments, but somehow it all just worked. Before long, it felt like Sam had always been part of the family. And by Christmas 2023, the Fry clan had collectively decided that it was time for Conor to get on with it. The gentle hints were not so gentle anymore. And then came the European racing trip of 2024. After landing in Milan, Conor offloaded the ring to John for safekeeping. 6 weeks later, after a day of kayaking, cliff jumping and exploring Cinque Terre, Conor started acting weird. According to Sam, he was walking funny during their nightly walk, or as Connor's like to call it, passeggiata. One hand glued to his pocket, almost like he'd shoplifted something. And then there it was. He dropped to one knee and asked Sam to be his wife. What followed was a perfectly imperfect Italian celebration. A closed wine bar that magically reopened, an owner who decided love was good enough reason to keep pouring, and two random large women from the UK who thought that drinking out of plastic cups was the perfect way to celebrate. No bathtub, no stress, just pure joy. And what began as a cheeky DM about fruit has become one of the most grounded, joyful, and supportive relationships around. Why did you get your single friend to do this? Sure, they've skipped a few steps, they've survived a pandemic, they've juggled cities and careers, and they've proved that you don't need to have all the answers, just the boldness and the trust to start. And looking at them today, it's pretty clear that that leap has paid off. Good, you've got to start talking now, so I'm done. All right, so before we get to the vows, we're going to take another minute. Look around, all these faces smiling back, shedding a tear or 25. They're all here for you. Some of them are proud to see their son, their friend, their brother, their sister, their daughter saying yes to the person that they love the most. Some may be secretly devastated that it's not them standing up there holding hands with the other. But this is a safe space and we're here to support you all. So soak in the love, the laughter, the sunshine, and the nerves, because this moment is the moment that turns a great story into a lifelong one. So, the vows, the promises that turn you and me into us. Not you and me, but you and her into us. Pleasure. It's not about perfect words or a polished delivery. It's about meaning every bit of it. You're not just saying yes to the big moments, you're saying yes to everything in between. The road trips, the family visits, the shared glances when something ridiculous happens. Here's to all that that's ahead. Bright, messy, wonderful, and uniquely yours. But most of all, here's to right now. So, Conor, repeat after me. I call upon the people present to witness.
I call upon the people present to witness
That I, Conor Matthew Fry.
that I, Conor Matthew Fry,
Take you, Sam Francis Geddes.
take you, Sam Francis Geddes,
To be my lawful wedded wife.
to be my lawful wedded wife.
It still feels weird when I say that in the middle. Conor, do you promise to share your life with Sam, to love her unconditionally, support her dreams, laugh with her, and fall more in love with her every single day?
I do.
Good answer. Sam, please repeat after me. I call upon the people present to witness that I
call upon the people present to witness that I,
Sam Francis Geddes,
Samantha Francis Geddes,
take you, Conor Matthew Fry,
take you, Conor Matthew Fry,
to be my lawful wedded husband.
to be my lawful wedded husband.
Sam, do you promise to share your life with Conor, to love him unconditionally, support his dreams, laugh with him and at him, and continue to dye his mustache when he needs it?
I do.
And now the moment everyone's been waiting for. Me to shut up and to hand the microphone off to Sam and Conor. The promises that Sam and Conor have written for each other, these are their words. They're personal, they're honest, and they're directly from the heart. Sam, you can hold on to that.
Conor. From the moment that I ran out of that elevator to jump into your arms, one thing has remained certain, and that's my love for you. Since then, we've crossed states, built a home, chased big dreams around the world, all to start anew. You are and have always been my North Star. You helped me grow into the person who I'm proud to be today. I love your love of life. I adore how excited you are to tell me about your day. I love how goofy you are and how you'll always commit to the bit. I love that we look each other in the eyes to turn off the lamp at night, because we've made a silent promise to be the last thing that we see before drifting off to sleep. I love that when we wake up, you look at me with such reverence and the purest smile on your face, regardless of whether I stole the sheets or not. You make the mundane special. You support my dreams as if they're your own, and give me the courage to believe in them. You lift me up as much as you ground me, all while assuring me that everything will be okay. You're an oak tree. You love simply, without problems or pride. You've never given me a reason to believe that my heart isn't in the safest hands. And sometimes it feels as though my heart is safer in your hands than even my own. I hope that when we get to the end of our story, after living the life that we've always dreamed of, we can look back at each other before turning off the light and say that we couldn't have loved each other more. I'm so excited to be your wife. So Conor, I vow to help you love this life. I vow to meet you with the patience that love demands. I will be yours in plenty and in want, and together we will dream, break bread and lie down. We will stumble and restore each other, and we will look inwards as we will also see those around us in a new light. I promise to cherish and respect you, to love you without pause or doubt, and to stay with you for as long as we both shall live. I vow to be your dance partner tonight, for the first time as your wife in front of our favourite people. And then when our time comes, the last to dance with you across the kitchen floor. I love you.
She asked to go first because she knew this was going to happen.
Sam, I still remember so clearly the first time I saw you on the back straight of the warm-up track at SOPAC on a Sunday afternoon. I was getting ready for my national final, and you were demonstrating drills at a coaching clinic. You had this pop, a spring in your step, and a cool confidence that drew me to you. Then, a few years later, you replied to my Instagram story in utter disgust of me eating kiwi fruit with the skin on, and that somehow turned into 3 months of talking online, with me trying to keep up with your wit and humour, and always with a big stupid grin on my face. Then came the first time I met you in person, in a hotel lobby in Canberra. The lift doors opened and you ran and jumped into my arms. It felt so natural to hold you, like something I'd done 1,000 times before. And now, every day I get to spend with you. When coming home is the best part of my day. And when we're apart, I generally feel lost, like a part of me is missing. I love how you are the most warm, welcoming, and bubbly person to everyone you meet. I love how hardworking you are in every part of your life. I love how you are immediately great at every new thing that you try. I love the way that you've grown into a resilient, ambitious, and beautiful person, both inside and out. And mostly, I love the way that you love me and allow me to be my most unapologetic self. So today, I make you these promises. I promise to always look you in the eyes before turning off my light, so that you're the last thing I see before I go to sleep. I promise to always steal nice cutlery for you. I promise to always warm up your side of the bed when it's cold. And most importantly, I promise to always be your number one fan, to help you achieve every goal you set for yourself, and to be the first person to pick you back up when times are tough. So here's to following our dreams together, to growing old but never feeling, to growing old but forever feeling young together, and to always being silly with you. I will never stop finding new ways to love you. You are my forever person. I love you.
I know you're not allowed to kiss after that. Must suck. Okay, so now Conor and Sam will exchange rings. A small symbol of something big. A love that has no start or finish line, only the ongoing adventures in between. May these rings always remind you of this magic today, the promise of tomorrow, and the support of everyone here today, and the love that they have for you. Conor, just let me reach into my pocket. I'll be so glad these rings are out of my life. John, I don't know how you did it for 6 weeks.
Oh, do you have to say something first?
Yeah, I do.
Oh, okay, cool.
You're going to say
Okay,
things. You sent me things for you to say. Conor, please repeat after me the words that Sam sent me for you to say. Sam, I give you this ring to join my life with yours.
Sam, I give you this ring to join my life with yours.
I make this commitment in love.
I make this commitment in love.
I keep it in faith,
I keep it in faith.
and each day I make it new.
And each day I make it new.
You may put the ring on the finger. Conor, I give you this ring to join my life with yours.
Conor, I give you this ring to join my life with yours.
I make this commitment in love.
I make this commitment with love.
I keep it in faith,
I keep it in faith.
and each day I make it new.
Each day I make it new.
Conor and Sam, may your love keep deepening with time. May it stay curious and kind and full of laughter. And may your lives always be brighter because you choose again and again to live them together. Everyone that's here today has witnessed something that's pretty special. Two incredible people promising to tackle life together, hand in hand. So, let's make this official. Conor and Sam, I now pronounce you husband and wife. Conor, for the first time, you may kiss your bride.